and tough it out without fluids. Oh, that reminds me. In New Guinea, our group organized a sort of a half marathon event, which was just for their own entertainment. And one of the local New Guinea men who really didn't have any serious running experience decided to participate in this. Well, he was in the lead for most of the run. He was running, of course, in his brown leather shoes, like any good majority world person runs in. And he was in the lead, and every time he was offered water, he basically refused to take water. I don't know why it was. But he did well for about 10 miles, and then after that, he just faded like a flower, just crumped to the ground with a heat-related disorder and had to be assisted and then hydrated with IVs. So real problems just seen in people who have poor judgment. Okay, hypothermia. We go from overheating to hypothermia. I told you this was going to be a mixed nuts type of problems. Hypothermia is defined when your core temperature drops below 95. The symptoms relate to the degree of hypothermia. You can see in mild hypothermia, which probably many of us have had if we've ever lived in a place that's cold and snowy. That's 90 to 95. We just shiver. We have a little trouble with our judgment. We might have a little slurring of our speech. That's just a mild hypothermia. As it progresses, we stop shivering. CNS becomes depressed. We can have arrhythmias and hyporeflexia. And then at our core, less than 82, coma, areflexia, and cardiopulmonary failure. Now, what's the treatment? For the mild, passive external rewarming, taking off anything that's wet, removing it all, finding another body that has warmth, getting next to them. External rewarming is the appropriate treatment. Active external rewarming is next in the aggressive therapy. Warm blankets, radiant heat, and warm baths would be needed. Of course, usually you're going to have to be in an institutional setting for that. And the risk is that you want to reheat the core first, of course, because the core needs to be maintained. Active internal rewarming is used, and that's basically when you would do warm saline, peritoneal or pleural irrigation, and even bypass. So again, high risk, usually evacuating people for the aggressive treatment. And ventricular arrhythmias are a key part of the pathology, but people need to be rewarmed before they